Hello and welcome to You Have Oils, Now What? We're going to get started. I just want to take a quick minute to introduce myself. My name is Kristen Stenmark. I live in southeastern Wisconsin with my husband Niles and my daughter Anya and my son Asher. We've been using doTERRA essential oils and products for almost 4 years now, and we haven't looked back. It has changed the way that we take care of ourselves, and it's really hard to remember exactly what we did before we'd had these amazing oils. So I hope for you, with a little education and support, that you fall in love with doTERRA the same way that we did. So most of you are probably new to oils, and there's a few things that you should have that will help you be more successful with your oils. The first thing is the Loyalty Rewards Program. So this is an optional monthly ordering program that will help to save you a ton on your oils. Once you're ready to order again or try some new products, this is the smartest way to do it. I'll go over the details of this a little bit later in the presentation, and I'll actually show you how you can log in and start this. Another thing that's important when you get started with oils are our Facebook support groups. These are a great place to get connected with other oil users and to learn a ton about your oils. We have some of the most knowledgeable doTERRA oilers in our groups, and they are there to share and to support you on your oil journey. My personal group is called An Essential Drop Wellness, and our larger group is called the Live Naturally Community. Let me know, or let the person know who enrolled you if you're not in these groups, because we'd love to have you added. Another thing that's important when you get started with oils is to have an oil reference book. This is something that will help you use your oils a lot more. If you know what you're doing, a book like this is going to be key for you. The Essentials of the Earth book, the one in front, is my favorite. It's a portable book, and it's really easy to use and to follow. The Modern Essentials book is really nice too. It's a little bit more comprehensive. It's a larger hardcover book, and it's a little bit more sciencey, but it's also a really great book. So my first tip is to make oiling a habit. You want to keep your oils in plain sight. So put your lavender or your Serenity on your nightstand next to your bed. So remember to put it in your diffuser or to add it to the bottom of your feet before you go to bed. Keep your frankincense in your bathroom so you can add a drop to your moisturizer to keep your skin looking youthful, or you can put a drop under your tongue to keep your cells healthy. If you see your oils and they're around, you're going to use them, and remember to use them. Another good tip would be to take your oils with you. Get an oil pouch or even just a little makeup bag that you can put in your purse and carry with you. If you have your oils with you, you'll be reminded to use them, and you'll want to be prepared. So let's say you're going out to eat and your food that you ate does not agree with you. You're going to want to have your DigestZen with you, and that's the perfect time to use it. So make sure that you keep your oils with you at all times. Another good tip is to add a drop of lemon or any other citrus oil to your water each day. This is going to help to boost immunity. It's going to help to remove toxins from your body, and it's going to give you energy. It's a simple habit that can do so much good for your body. Tip number 2, use small amounts of oils, but use them often. So when you use your oils on your skin, you're going to only need to use 1 to 2 drops at a time. So dilute them with your fractionated coconut oil and apply them. Using 5 to 10 drops isn't going to do any better than just using 1 drop at a time. If an issue persists or you need more, add a little bit more oil later. So just like you would if you were taking an over-the-counter Tylenol for a headache. So once it wears off in 4 hours, you take another Tylenol. You do the same thing with essential oils. You don't need to use a ton at one time. They are very potent, and a little bit goes a long way. This is a really nice chart from doTERRA. Dr. Hill, the Chief Medical Officer, has put together what the ideal amounts that would be recommended daily for essential oil use. So they have it here for adults and then also for children. Aromatically, you can use as much oils as you want. So putting the oils in the diffuser throughout the day, as much as you need, you can't overdose with that. Internally, for adults, you don't want to take more than 24 drops in one day. And for kids, kids would be under 6 years old. You don't want to do more than 12 drops internally. And internally would mean in a capsule that you swallow or in a supplement. Orally would be under your tongue or in your mouth. This absorbs very quickly into your body, so it's not something that's necessarily suggested for children under the age of 6 because it is a lot of oil at one time. And 18 drops in a 24-hour period is the recommended amount to not exceed for that. So orally, I take 2 drops of frankincense on my tongue in the morning and at night. Throughout the day, if there's other things that I need, I will. But for a daily, on a regular daily basis, I usually do about 4 drops a day orally. And dermal on your skin, topically, for adults, 36 drops in one day. That's a ton of oil. It'd be really hard to actually get to that. And for kids, 12 drops. And that's why we always dilute. Rollerball guidelines. So a good thing to follow is half the essential oil to half the fractionated coconut oil in a bottle. That's a good recommendation for anybody over 6 years old. You can do a little less than that, and that's perfectly fine too. It's kind of up to you. And then it goes down from there depending on the age. So that's just a really good reference for you to have. Safety guidelines. So a couple things with essential oils that we want to remember is that you don't want to put essential oils directly in your eyes or in your ears. So no dropping them in there. If you have an earache and you want oils to support that, you can rub that on the bone behind your ear. You can put essential oils on a cotton ball and stick them in your ear. That's the best way to support any kind of ear issue. Citrus oils can be photosensitive, so you want to avoid direct sun exposure where you place the oils. I have never had any issue with this. This doesn't happen to everyone, but you just want to make sure that you're not slathering wild orange all over your chest and then going and laying out in the sun. You possibly could get sunburned a little bit easier if you do that, so just be careful. And dilute with the doTERRA fractionated coconut oil if you have sensitive skin. It's also a good thing to help with absorption of the essential oils. It's going to absorb faster and it's going to go deeper into the tissues. And it's also going to make the oils easier to apply. So they're going to spread on a larger area of the skin. And it's just going to make it so much easier. Plus, you're going to save a ton of money because the oils are going to go further. Let's talk a little bit about diffusing. So with your diffuser, the first thing you should remember is to use it. Use it all the time. As much as you can, like I showed you on that chart before, you can't overdo it by diffusing oils. So make sure you're diffusing oils at night and in the morning and throughout the day as needed. Experiment with different blends and different oils. You can't go wrong with whatever you put in your diffuser. A good thing to remember is that a little goes a long way also with the diffuser. So at least 3 drops in there of an essential oil is a good place to start, and then you can add more. And clean it weekly. So just wiping it out with a little water and white vinegar is going to help to keep your diffuser running really good. And then as a monthly, it's a good idea to maybe take a little bit of white vinegar, a cap full of it, from the container and put that in there with water and run that. And that will help to really do a deep clean on it if you do that once monthly. And you can just use lukewarm tap water to run your diffuser. Your diffuser actually works better if it does have a little bit of minerals and things in it, and it gives something for the essential oils to grab onto, and it's going to help to disperse them a little bit better. If you have a lot of iron in your water or your water is really bad, then you might need to try some distilled water. So this is one of my favorite recipes for the summer. I love this, especially heading back to school. Everybody needs to boost their immune system before they start to be in closed spaces with a ton of people. 5 drops of Citrus Bliss. Citrus Bliss is an amazing essential oil with wild orange, and it also has a little touch of vanilla in it, so it smells like a creamsicle. This also has 3 drops of grapefruit. Grapefruit is absolutely amazing. It's a really sweet smelling essential oil, and it tastes wonderful in water. And the last drop of essential oil in this blend for the diffuser is On Guard. And On Guard is our protective blend. It's going to help to purify the air. It's going to help to keep us healthy. So all these 3 oils with all the citrus oils in them are going to do a really good job of boosting immunity and helping to keep the air nice and clean. My third tip is to make sure that you plug into the resources that doTERRA has. So on doTERRA's website, www.doterra.com, if you go to the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a tab that says Advocates, and then hover over that, go to Education, and you're going to find a ton of stuff in there to learn all about essential oils. doTERRA University is going to tell you how to use your oils on a daily basis. Discover Solutions is a new section that they just added that you can click on different systems of the body, and it's going to suggest essential oils that can help to support them. And then the Empowered Life webinars. These are amazing resources that you can go back and watch. They do these live every month. They do it twice a month, and then they put the recordings on there. So you can go back and watch different webinars on kids with oils, on emotions and essential oils, on cleaning with oils, all different types of webinars they have in there. And then another great resource is the Daily Drop app. You can download this for free off of iTunes or Google Play, and this is a really nice app that just gives really short, helpful videos on doTERRA's products. The videos are like 30 seconds to a minute long. A great tip would be to every day to go on this while you're brushing your teeth. You got 2 minutes in the bathroom in the morning while you're brushing your teeth, watch a video, and then learn a little bit about essential oils. It's a really great resource that's going to help you to grow in your essential oil knowledge. Another great resource is the Modern Essentials app. There are some other apps out there, Essentials of the Earth, the other book that I told you, they had one too. It's called EOE Books. And these apps you usually have to pay for. This one is $6.99, but it is well worth the cost. It works just like the books do. You can tap on an issue or condition, and it's going to tell you the protocol and how to use the oils. You can search for essential oils, and it'll explain to you all the different uses for them. This little body here, this person, you can click on certain sections of the body, and then it'll come up with all kinds of issues and protocols and essential oils that will support those systems of the body too. So it's a really nice thing to have. It's handy, and it's going to be really helpful.
Don't step on that. Don't step on this. You shouldn't be stepping on that.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure everybody was muted. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the Loyalty Rewards program. I mentioned this earlier. This is the best part of the doTERRA membership. Basically, it's a way to get a ton of free stuff. doTERRA offers a lot more than essential oils, as you can see in this picture here. And I don't even think that they have everything in here, because obviously not all the oils are in this picture. But they have personal care products, a skincare line, a spa line, shampoo, conditioner, cleaning products, toothpaste. They have some protein shakes, throat drops, lotion, and much more. So we're going to dive into the Loyalty Rewards program a little bit here, and I can explain to you how amazing that it is. So the benefits of this Loyalty Rewards program, or there's a typo, the LRP, it should say, program benefits. You can earn, when you place a monthly order on the LRP, you are eligible to earn 10 to 30% back on your order. This percentage accumulates as points in your doTERRA account, and then you can use these points to get products for free later. Another benefit is that you get your shipping costs reimbursed in points. So no matter how much you pay for shipping, whether you pay $3.99 or $24.99 to get your products the next day, you're going to get that full amount reimbursed in points. And points are pretty much like dollars. This is also a really convenient way to get your basic household products, like your cleaning products, your personal care products, and your supplements to be delivered to you every single month. These are the type of products that you would go to Target or to Walmart for each month, but you can get all these things right from doTERRA. If you get these products from doTERRA, you're going to feel a little bit better about what you're doing. When we use essential oils, we're trying to use them to support our bodies and help to remove toxins from our bodies. So we want to make sure that we're using the types of products that are really good for our bodies and not adding more toxins in. So trying some of these doTERRA products out are going to be something good to help to support your body and your healthy lifestyle. In this program, you're going to earn a ton of free products all year long. This is what has allowed me to try every single product that doTERRA has, and it's helped me build up my oil collection the way that it is. So I can show you really quick how this LRP program works. So you can start the program the month after you get started with doTERRA. So you can't do this the first month, but the month after you get started, you can. So if you enrolled in July, in August, you can start to participate in this. If you started with a kit that was below 400 PV, you begin earning 10% back in points. And the longer that you're on the program, the more that you can earn, up to 30%. So down here at the bottom of this chart, you're going to see the 1 PV, 50 PV, 100 PV. So that 50 PV, that is the sweet spot. So at this point, you start to earn points on your orders. For example, if you have a 50 PV order and you're earning 10%, you're going to get 5 points added to your cart. You're also going to have your shipping points added. So let's say you paid $3.99 for shipping, you're going to get 4 points. So for your 50 PV order that you do, you're going to get 9 points, which is like $9. A bottle of lemon is 10 points, $10. You almost have enough to get a bottle of lemon, and that's just off of one order. When you place, if you look at the chart on the top where the percentage is, when you place an order of 50 PV 3 times, so month 1 through 3, you earn 10%. After you've done that, for the 4th month, you're going to earn 15%. And when you place a 50 PV order 3 times after that, you're going to earn 20%. It's going to go all the way up till you earn 30%. Now, if you do have a month that you don't order 50 PV and you order a little less, that's okay. You just stay right where you are, and then the next time you make a 50 PV order, you bump your way up to where you're growing on that percentage. You do have to place an order every single month in this program, but it can be as small as you want or as big as you want. I always tell people to, unless you're trying to get a promotion where you need a bigger order, try to stay around that 50 PV so you maximize how fast that you start to go up that percentage. So as a bonus, if you check out this point right here where it's 125 PV, if you place your order by the 15th of the month and your order is at 125 PV, you're going to get the free product of the month. So every month there's going to be something new. You can do this every single month of the year, and you can earn 12 free products just by doing this. This month, it's the 5 milliliter bottle of On Guard. And this is an amazing perk that doTERRA just does to say thank you for your order for that month. So now I'm going to jump off the slideshow right here, and I'm going to log in and show you a couple things. So 1 second here while I get to the right screen. All right, so go to www.doterra.com. When you go to that, on the right-hand corner, you're going to see at the top, login. You click on login, And sorry, it's going a little slow. I'm just going to start over for you guys, sorry. All right, so you're going to enter your ID number. Everybody has an ID number that was mailed to them, emailed to them by doTERRA. I also have that written down along with your password. So if you don't have it, I can help you get that. So when you're brand new and you haven't logged in yet, your screen is going to look a tiny bit different than mine. A window is going to pop up and it's going to ask you if you want to create a new loyalty rewards order, and then you can click on that. Since I already have a loyalty rewards order set up, this is what I see on my screen. So if you look on the right hand corner, it says scheduled loyalty orders. My order ships on September 15th, and I can click edit to change my order. So every month I go in here and I change my order to what I want, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to create a new one for the sake of teaching you guys how you would do a loyalty rewards order. So click on the purple, I'm clicking on this purple button, and I'm creating a new order. Now I get to pick a date. So like I mentioned before, a date before the 15th of the month gets you that free product of the month. So I'm going to pick August 11th. The dates in purple are the ones that have boxes around them that are purple, are the ones that qualify you for the free product of the month. The ones that are green are also available days to pick, but they don't qualify you for that order. So it's best to pick one that is before the 15th or on the 15th of each month. So I'm going to click on August 11th, and then I can start shopping. So if I want to shop, I can just click on something. So I'm going to click on the supplements. So we take these supplements every month. I take them, my husband takes them, and the kids take theirs. So let's add a pack of the supplements to our order. So this kit here, the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack, this gives you a huge discount on the supplements. It would normally cost about $120 if you purchased each one separately. So I'm going to click add, and then when I purchase the supplements as a package like this, it also gives me an option to purchase some other supplements at a discount. Now, I will tell you right away, when you do purchase things at a discount, they do discount the PV amount, because it's only fair if you're saving a ton of money that you're not getting a full PV value to earn points off of. But personally, I would rather save the cash than get the points. So it's a really good deal. So I'm going to add a bottle of Terrazyme, my digestive enzymes, and I'm allowed to add 3. I'm going to add my PV Assist, and I'm also going to add one of the kids' kits. All right, so now I can go to the top here by my name, and I can hover over my little cart, and it says Review Loyalty Reward Order. So I'm going to click on that, and then you can see in your shopping cart what's in there. While you're in your shopping cart, you can add items. So let's say I want bergamot. So I'm going to add some bergamot in there. And I'm also going to add a bath bar. And one more thing we could add, let's say we add some Terra greens. These are a great way to get your green vegetables in your food. I put this in my sauces, I put it in my smoothies, and it's a great way to sneak some extra greens into my kids' diet. So here is everything in my cart. If you scroll down to the bottom here, you're going to click on for personal consumption. This is just going to make sure that you're getting taxed at a rate that you would be if you were just using these yourself. You can change your shipping costs, and I always do the cheapest shipping. It comes just as fast. You can change your payment and you manage your payment methods here, your email here, and then I'm going to scroll back up. So my internet is not working great. I'm really sorry, guys. At the top here, this is where I'm going to save my order. So anytime you put something in your order, in your cart, you want to make sure you save it. So if my order looks good, I'm going to click Save and Process on August 11th. And then on August 11th, this order is automatically going to ship for me. And then I'll need to remember to change it because on September 11th, this order is going to process again. So I'll take some of these products out and add new ones. This shows that I am getting 140, my PV was 142, and then it shows I earned 30%. So I get $42.75 points back plus my shipping points on this order. So that's a huge savings that I'm going to get to be able to use on my next order. If I want to use my points and I have enough points to purchase something, I can just go into my cart here. So check out my Terra Greens that's in there on the top line, and it says use points. So if I'm able to use points on it because it's a product that they allow points to be used on, or I have enough points, then I can get it for free. So I can click on it and say I want one for free, and then it will take that off my order. If I decide that I want to use points for a product, I will have to proceed to checkout at that time. Okay, it's not going to allow me to save it with the points. So I'll either have to go back in before August 11th, or I can just go and process it right now. They just want to make sure that those points are available in your cart at the time that it processes. All right, I am going to go back to the webinar. Okay. So this is just kind of similar to what I was showing you before. Remember to hit that save and process when you change your order. At the top here where that blue circle is, this is what's going to show you how many points that you have accumulated that you can use on your purchases. And then right here where that green arrow is, that's the PV of your order. So that is what you earn the percentage off of. So I earn 30% off of that 225. If you're brand new and you started with a kit under 400 PV, you're going to earn 10% off of that PV. And this is something that I can go over with you again in person if we do a membership consult, or we can go over it on a Zoom chat too if you have any questions. So a couple tips that we talked about: make sure that if you do your LRP that you set your date for before the 15th of the month. That's going to ensure that you get that free product of the month if your order is at 125 PV. Set a reminder that when your order is going to ship. So I set my order to ship on August 11th. I'm going to want to remind myself a couple days beforehand to change my order. It will ship at midnight the day of your order. So don't think that you can go in there on August 11th and change it. It's going to ship like really fast right before. So make sure you go in a couple days before. You can remember to order your supplements and all your household basics, your personal care items from doTERRA. You're going to save a ton of money that way. You're going to get great products, and stores don't reward you for what you purchase. They're not going to give you 10% off to fit 30% off just for purchasing from them like doTERRA will. And to advance in your percentage of earnings fast, don't order below 50 PV. And then when you do want to use points or you need to get your order a little sooner, you can proceed to checkout whenever you need to do that. If you ever need to do a second order in a month, you can just use that LRP template and proceed to checkout. Now, one thing to remind you that if your order is to ship on August 1st and you go in on July 31st to place your order, do not process it to ship on July 31st. It will count as your July order and not your August order. So you want to make sure that you always do ship and process your order on the month that you are in and wanting to use it for. I talked a little bit about promotions, and one of the promotions this month is that if you place a 200 PV order, you're going to get something for free. This is a special promotion that every once in a while doTERRA will offer a 200 PV promotion. They usually do this in December to give you free frankincense for the holidays. But this month they're giving us Litsi and Manuka. These are two oils that we do not have available on our market. You can only get these in the Australian market. So it's kind of a fun thing for us to be able to try and get our hands on. Any order counts, LRP order, standard order, new order for new customers. The Manuka Touch, this is an oil that's really great for grounding and great for emotions. It's an oil that can help with courage. And just roll a little on your hands, take a deep breath, cup that over your nose, and that's going to really help you for those kinds of emotions. It's also really good to roll on your skin to help keep your skin really clean and clear. And it blends great with peppermint and bergamot, so you can use that as a personal fragrance, or that smells really great in a diffuser also. The Litsi is an oil that is really good for our immune system. It has really great antioxidant support, so taking it internally can be really helpful for that. It also can support the cardiovascular system, the nervous system, and the respiratory systems. Just like Manuka, it's great for your skin. It's actually in some of the blends that doTERRA has now, the HD Clear, because it is really good at reducing the appearance of blemishes. So if you do have a blemish, this is a good oil to use as a spot treatment. And this oil blends really good with lavender and sandalwood and frankincense or cedarwood. And it's going to promote a really relaxing and balanced environment if you diffuse this. That's all that I have for you tonight for our webinar. There's one thing that I do want to mention for our customers that are local to southeastern Wisconsin. If you've placed one order in the past year, you are invited to come to our customer appreciation event. This is a free make and take, and also will feature different stations where you can experience different doTERRA products and learn a lot more about doTERRA, the co-impact sourcing. There'll be people there to help with customer service and questions about LRP. They're going to have food infused with essential oils, and we're going to have a live band also. So it's this really big, huge event that we're going to do just to say thank you for being an awesome customer. And don't worry if you're not local to the southeastern Wisconsin area. We're going to have an opportunity for you, and that'll probably happen in September sometime. I just want to say thank you once again for joining me. I'm happy that you were here. Please feel free to reach out to the person who enrolled you or myself if you have any questions. We look forward to supporting you and serving you in the future as you go along your essential oil journey. So thank you and have a great night.